All right, Joe. Again, we're going to the depths, the bottom of the NBA, the bottom of the standings in a game that my favorite game to play every time we play it. A way too early game of blow up or glow up.
Yep.
Joe, let's head straight in to the first team, which is the 11th seeded Memphis Grizzlies, who I was wrong about. I thought they'd be better. I thought they got Ja Morant.
Yeah.
I thought they got Ja Morant, but Ja Morant looks really checked out. Because Joe, he's 19-4-8 on 35%, which isn't his worst thing. It's the 16% from three-point land. And you might be thinking,
wow.
16%, he's probably not taking that many. He's taking 5.5 three-pointers a game at 16%. Career low in field goal percentage, of course, and he's currently the worst person in a season shooting threes probably ever. Because I've gone through the past 3 years, anyone's a shot averaged over 5 threes a game has never shot under 25%. He's shooting 16% from three. That's kind of the numbers that gets you benched in high school.
I mean, you would think, Cliff, if you're shooting 5 threes per game, you're not shooting 16%. Or 25% or worse, because no one's going to allow you to shoot 5 threes per game if you're shooting that bad of a percentage. So, yeah, that makes sense.
But Jenkins is gone. He's gone to stop and put Ja Morant in check. Desmond Bane is gone, Joe. And they look bad. Super bad. So, Joe, blow up or glow up the Memphis Grizzlies?
I mean, it's kind of an obvious blow up, but I thought they already were going to blow it up because they traded Bane.
They blew up half of it.
Yeah, and you kind of thought, all right, they're blowing it up. I guess I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why. This is like, you got the pump like dynamite and you go halfway and you're like, and it's like you're already kind of halfway. Like, I don't know what could you do now? You're already halfway there. Might as well go all the way. I'm not sure what else you can do at this point. All the fuses are set. The dynamite is placed. The lines are all set everywhere, right? I mean, I don't know why we're in old school Looney Tunes, but this is where I found myself.
Where is this metaphor coming from?
I don't know. That's what I'm imagining in my head. It's like Wile E. Coyote situation. It's like, I don't know why. That's what I thought of.
That's how goofy this situation is.
It is goofy. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What else can you do at this point? How is this team going to work? Right? It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. You have nothing. Like, if you're trying to have some kind of continuity, you need something there, right? Like, you need something from the previous regime that makes sense. But if you're putting it all on Ja Morant, I don't think he's the most consistent kind of guy that you can put it on. Look, there was a tiny chance that maybe Ja comes out this season with a mission. He's on fire. He's kind of got like an MVP thing going, first week of the season. But clearly, that was a slim chance, I think. I didn't expect Memphis to be good. I just didn't expect them to be this bad. I thought they would be like, middle of the pack somewhere, kind of like, one of those chasing teams, like kind of near the bottom-ish of the West, like bottom half of the West. Mm-hmm. Of the playoff teams, though. Not like, what I mean? Not like the bottom of the West. And so clearly that hasn't happened. And without that, what do you have? You don't have good culture. You got a new coach. Bane is gone. JJJ, you can't really build around. I mean, he's a nice piece to have. You can't build around him. And if Ja's not going to work, it's over. I mean, it's already over. It's not a blow up because you're already dead. Like, it's over. What can you do?
Yeah, Thanos already snapped his fingers.
Yeah.
This is blip times now.
Yeah, it's
what do you do in the blip?
It's post blip, and you're like, what should we do though? Like, you already lost. It's already over. There's nothing to do at that. You know what I mean? It's like post blip, and they're like, should we sacrifice? Like, sacrifice what, dude? You lost. The villain's gone. He
Should
won
we
and
do
left.
whatever it takes?
Yeah. Short of a time machine, there's not much you can do. It's pretty much over already.
It's not good. It's not good. You blow it up. Do you think another team that is a contender or contender-ish should take a chance on Ja Morant?
No. No, definitely not. Contender-ish, no. Ja is only useful on a absolute bottom feeder. Washington. Perfect team for Ja. That's where you send that's Siberia. That's where you send all the superstars who
It's the rehabilitation.
who got out of hand. And it's like, you want to give them a chance to just do something, just put up numbers, you go to Washington. All right. And literally, that might be literally the only team. Maybe New Orleans. If somehow they can swing like all right, Zion for Ja kind of thing, of course for them it makes sense because I think you got New Orleans on here. But, they need to kind of move on from their situation. So maybe it makes sense there. I just don't know if they do it because they actually do have some assets, younger assets that, like, you don't want to mess up. But, like, Washington's got nothing. Like, what do they have? They literally have nothing going on there. Maybe Portland, actually. Oh, actually, no, but they got Dame. I mean, I don't know. So it doesn't really make sense there either. I guess only Washington is literally the only place where it could make sense.
I forgot Portland has Dame. It's working. They're 5-5.
Portland's weirdly pretty good. And as we said, in the pregame, but Miami is just like, what the heck?
Yeah. Both guys that were indicted in the gambling scandal, their teams are doing way better than expected.
So maybe it was the gambling that was like the whole time they had this mandate of losing. Just losing on purpose.
Coach, what do you mean? Missed the shots.
It's like, Terry, why you keep telling me to miss? Trust me.
Just trust. You have to lose to win. What?
Yeah, like, what'd you say? I said, you have to lose for me to win.
Oh, God. It's bad. It's all bad in Memphis. Because here's a proposal that I had, Joe. I had Ja Morant to Houston for Van Vliet, Jabari Smith, and their first-round unprotected pick from Phoenix, 2027.
Nope. Definitely wouldn't do that. If I were Houston, definitely wouldn't do that. Why mess up Houston? Houston, of course, Cliff. They're looking better. People are putting them in the. Of course. They're going to be a second-round exit. They're going to look pretty good at points in the season. I'm still waiting on that 10-game win streak. It's coming. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, look, they're so good. They are who they are. They're a middle team. They're a mid team. And but I wouldn't mess it up for Ja. Ja's not going to put him over the top. I mean, Şengün is a beast.
He is a beast.
Don't take touches away from that man. He needs
Thompson.
all the touches.
Dude is a beast.
Thompson, two-way beast, right? KD is still a bucket in his sleep. Yeah, KD can still score at any point. At 50, I think he'll still be one of the best scorers in the NBA. Okay, he's just it's too easy for him. It's just too easy.
The perfect workout.
But hey, I mean, I think it's helped his longevity. He hasn't used any energy
in practice
workouts.
If you subscribe to that, you only get a certain amount of shots in your life.
Cliff, we're in our 40s. Like, my knees are just absolutely shot. KD's knees are probably pretty good. Like, I don't think he's played as much basketball as us.
No, dude.
There's days we've played, MLK like 5 hours straight, and I bet KD's never done that. He just goes for 30 minutes, wins 10 games in 30 minutes, and then leaves. Even his pickup sessions, that's just what it's like because he's so good.
He's just draining it left and right.
He's got a lot of cartilage still in there, I think. Kobe's like bone on bone by the end of his career.
Yeah.
Just like whittling away. I mean, I think KD's good. I think KD could play till he's like 47.
I wonder if he will. I
really believe he could.
He doesn't.
If he doesn't have a family, Cliff, and he's just like single, I think he'll just play till he's like 45 for real.
That's why a lot of people retire.
Yeah, time with the kids.
Yeah,
your back starts doing weird things. Once you have a kid, all of a sudden.
Yeah, look at LeBron. Even LeBron, who is the quintessential, puts so much money into his body, is talking about the retirement. Even though like his numbers are still really good, but
I think it's your mind that moves on more than your body. Right? Like your body slowly degrades little by little, but it's your mind that's like, okay, my life is about the next generation now, my kids and their generation. Yeah. And if you don't have that, and with modern technology and kind of all the things, the evolution of the game, I mean, I honestly could imagine KD playing till he's like in his mid-40s.
What if he's the first 50-year-old NBA player?
Like, what if KD retired? What would he even do?
He only has his business ventures. That's like,
what would he do? But that's not like in your 40s. If that's everything, is that gonna keep him like busy enough?
Yeah, look, he goes to war on Twitter, and that's someone that's still in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's still in it. He still cares.
When you hear him on the podcast, there is zero of that tone that like Steph and LeBron have, where it's like kind of over. It's like, it's coming to the end, right? KD still talks basketball like he's, 28. He's still thinking about the game. He's still thinking about, what he wants. I think the desire to win has whittled a little bit, has like waned a little bit, but
the desire to hoop, though.
Yeah, that's there. He's still
fire is there.
If we text KD tonight and we're like, "Hey, meet us at the park."
Yeah, you want to hoop?
That layup, I just can't do it.
He shows up.
I bet.
He shows up in a hoodie, wins 14 games in 15 minutes.
Talks trash. He's like, never call me again until you improve.
What do you think? Not today. Not today. Maybe this time, 2049, maybe.
Oh, man. The guy just loves to hoop. But yeah, Cliff, Memphis, blow it up.
Just blow it up.